real, we drunk and all of our thumbs on up in the air. Singing in the wind, listen to the thunder roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Singing in the wind, listen to the thunder rolling over and over. We down, we're getting on fire, we're raising up higher. The bottle is up, we're over the top. It's time to get wild. The time of a life.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur ATIKAH binti ABDUL WAHAB. Number ID AM2107009236. Today I will do a debate on current issue related to early childhood is the causes and effect of physical abuse on children. Before that, I will explain about the objective of the debate that I conducted. The first objective is to make parents aware of the God-given responsibility to care for and protect their children, not even to hurt them. The second objective is to give awareness to the community to be sensitive to the surrounding situation so that they can work together to combat cases of physical abuse of children. As we all know, there are 4 types of children abuse that can be classified according to the policy, namely physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, and neglect. For this debate, I will emphasize on the causes as well as the effect of physical abuse on children. Physical abuse as a social phenomenon is defined as intentional or deliberate physical violence or injury to a child by a parents, guardians, or anyone else responsible for protecting the child. There is not always an intention to hurt or cause injury. It may be due to the intention to discipline, excessive or physical punishment that causes the baby crying disturbance and inability to control it. The definition of physical abuse is difficult and complex because of the variety of factors involved in child behavior. Next, I will discuss some of the factors or causes of this case of child abuse. Among them is for working parents, they may face stress at work. Problem and stress at work are brought home and they release that stress on innocent children. The habit of small children is indeed whining because it needs attention from parents. The act of parents venting anger and pressure on children who whine because they need something is an absurd act. This immature-minded parent may hit, stop, poke cigarette butt, or the like. Financial problems are also a source of child abuse. The cost of living and the current employment rate in our country have been increasing since COVID-19 hit the country. Parents who are employed or inadequate livelihood will face the stress of life. The stress of life will cause the parent emotional to easily imploit toward and child when the children ask for spending money or the desire to buy something. Abuse will occur in situations like this even if the parent do not intend to harm the child. In addition, the lack of religious education among parents also contributes to the problem of child abuse. Religious knowledge is the main pillar that guarantees the integrity and unity of family institution. It also provides the best guidance in managing a family. Lack of religious education will cause there a few parents who punish their children to leave marks such as wounds, bruises, and may even bleed in the brain. Here, we can see how religion education plays a hard role in our daily life. Now, we turn to the effect of physical abuse on children. Among the injuries suffered by children as a result of physical abuse is the first effect of bruising. Swelling, bumps, or bruises are the main signs that appear if a child is abused. A typical pattern in cases of abuse is sign of bruising that can be seen on several parts of the child body, often varying in size and shape as well as duration. Physical abuse should be considered if there is swelling in the baby who is still unable to move actively. The effect of swelling, bumps, or bruises on the face, ear, thigh, buttocks, and back are often associated with physical abuse. For children who often experience swelling after being bitten, doctor will usually do an examination to detect blood clotting problem if they do not have a record of physical abuse. Sometimes, the effect of the bruises resemble the equipment used such as bleed and canes. In such cases, the injury is not due to an accident, non-accidental injury. Among the second injuries was a fracture. Fractures usually involve more severe abuse and are serious injuries. Fractures can occur in all parts of the body, perhaps just one or more broken bones with varying age of injury. For physical abuse, fractures usually occur on the ribs and collarbone in children under age of 2, usually on long bones. Skull fractures in children can occur as a result of rare fall and they are usually healthy or not sick. This is compared to cases of abuse where bleeding occurs in the brain, the child is unhealthy and can result in death. This is because abuse involves stronger blow than cases of unintentional injury. Next, the third injury was burn and scald. Injuries due to burn and scald usually occur in children and stem from parental negligence when children are given less attention or neglect. The effect of burn done by adults on children are usually planned in advance, for example, burn in the form of iron. Children who have been abused in this way will usually experience fear and have trouble recounting what has happened to them. There are various types of burn or scald such as contact burns, injuries similar to the object used such as iron, burns due to cigarettes burn due to dipping in hot water, and injuries due to burn with fire by using lighter. Also, victims are more likely to get hurt on the inside as well. This happens because they are afraid and can't defend themselves because they are being tortured or treated badly. As a result, their emotional growth is affected. So, the victim will feel a lot of emotional stress and lose confidence in himself, which will affect his daily life. For example, the trauma of being abused will make the victim more shy when she goes out in public. Abuse also makes children constantly worried and angry, make them lose self-confidence, make them more likely to be aggressive, and causes their minds to be messed up a lot. Some people who have been abused are more likely to act more aggressively and hurt other people in the same way they were hurt. When a child feeling hurt, it will hurt their personality development. In conclusion, cases of physical abuse of children need to be taken into account. This is because physical abuse can cause a child development to be disturbed. Moreover, from selected topics on the causes and effect of physical abuse on children to give awareness to parents that children are a gift of God and as parents should take full responsibility for children to care for and protect them, not to hurt them. Furthermore, in addition to parents, the community also need to be sensitive to the surrounding situation in order to equally help in preventing cases of physical abuse against children. Children are the young generation who will continue the development of the country and make the country famous. Virtuous values must be applied by every layer of society in daily life in addition to forming a civilized and qualified citizen. That's all debate from me on the causes and effect of physical abuse on children.